Hey everyone, welcome back to Cody Tarot. I'm your tarot reader, Cody. In today's, not really a pick a card, it's kind of a stone scrying reading. So if you stumbled upon this, then this will be for you. It's not a short, although it's formatted like a short, I guess you could say. I have two crystals in front of here. I don't know who needs to hear this message. I do want to pull some cards just to see who needs this message. Let me think if I'm getting any internal messages. 444, obviously, if you've been seeing 444, this message could be for you. 222 would be another one. 2424 is another message, or another number. If you're seeing layered 2s and 4s, for some of you, if you've been seeing 7s mixed with 3s, this could be a message for you. For some of you, 999. I think that's about it. The main people, if you've been seeing like 2s and 4s lately, I think this reading is for you. Let's get into it. So I have two stones here in today's stone scrying reading. I'm going to be using the lepidolite to refer to you guys watching this, or the feminine person watching this, the feminine energy. And I'm going to be using Heliodor to represent the more masculine energy in the connection. You can have a connection that is same sex and you feel equally like your partner is as masculine as you are, or your partner is as feminine as you are. That's totally fine. You probably will know who is who as the reading goes on, because each personality is going to be a little bit different. But in this situation, we're seeing someone more as like a yang kind of energy, like a projective kind of energy, and someone more as like a receptive energy. So maybe not your traditional masculine and feminine archetypes as we know them in society. So I'm going to start the reading. Basically with stone scrying readings, I hold the stone right about here. I look at it and I see what images I see in the stone. And then I go and correlate it with the person that I'm reading for. So this is about each party's feelings, what each party's going through. And I guess I can pull a tarot card for like how they'll interact and stuff like that, or how it will play out. But let's see here. I'm going to look for the feminine energy first. Let's see. I'm seeing lots of pairs of 2s, like twins, 2s. That could be another person you're in competition with over this person. That could be someone in your family that you are relating to, that is talking to you about this other person, this other masculine energy. Let's see what else we see here. Where was that? It was almost like, I'm also seeing like big like horns, and it doesn't feel like devil horns or anything like that. It's reminding me of like strength and almost the danger of being too strong in a relationship. Like it's almost like the stone is telling me, like, don't act too strong, because it's not necessarily what's to your advantage while trying to pursue this person. I'm also seeing a mosquito. So there is a balance here. It's like, don't act too strong, but don't let this person suck you dry. Or even if it's like related to this relative that's on your side, don't let this person suck you dry. Don't let this person contaminate you, is what I'm seeing and hearing. I'm hearing a lot of birds chirping for like confirmation. I think you are protected by aerial energy, and that just means birds, angels, anything that can fly and has wings and can get off the ground for extended periods of time. I would beware of aerial energy that's like imposter aerial energy. So that's like the best way I could describe that is like a chicken, for example. If you see signs of someone who is like letting you have your freedom, or letting you have your sense of space in a connection, but then all of a sudden they pull back and they're like, no, come back to me, that kind of thing. That might be something to be wary of as far as like partners that are possessive or jealous in that way. Let's see. That's cute. I'm seeing a skeleton. So I'm seeing a lot of this stuff with this person, this masculine energy you guys are talking about, or that is in this connection, is going to manifest during Halloween time. So it's like during the holidays, like early holidays, like Halloween, maybe Thanksgiving. I'm also seeing Christmas. So this is a really long-term connection. I mean, like, when I say really long-term, it's from Halloween to Christmas. So it depends on the person. But this is a very long-term period of like a honeymoon stage, you know, where you're talking to this person, getting to know them, that sort of thing. It makes sense why a relative is involved, just because it almost feels like the holiday kind of season. Maybe you guys are home for the holidays and you meet this person, something like that. I don't know if some of you are students, that could be a possibility. is this creature? I'm seeing kind of a mythical creature that almost looks like a horse with like a peacock's head. Like it looks like a lounging horse with like a peacock's head. It's reminding me that like, you guys know that once you find someone who is truly beautiful, whether that's inner beauty, outer beauty, whatever you perceive as beautiful, you will relax with them. You will lie down. Like you won't be so freedom seeking in general. Like I know people want you to kind of like, they want to keep you to themselves, you know, but I feel like there's a feeling of once you find the right thing for you, you will lean into that. You'll relax into that. So that's what I'm getting for the feminine energy. I'm going to go on to the masculine energy now. I don't really know how long these readings are going to be, so just keep that in mind. Sorry if they're too long. Sorry if they're too short. I'm just winging this at this point. It's the first time I've done a double stone reading. So let's see, for the masculine connection. Let's see. I'm not getting too many messages. I got silent because like this person is silent, like, or strong and silent, or not strong and silent. What is it? It's like, they're just like slow to express or something like that. I'm also seeing like something coming down towards this person and they're just like going along their merry way and they don't know something's coming for them. That's something to keep in mind. Something is coming for them and they don't know it. This might be somewhere where you help them out with this. Like I'm definitely seeing the people that are the feminine energy, helping this person see certain issues or problems that they're unaware of. So this is someone who's kind of blind to reality in a sense. Not necessarily all the time. It's just that they could get caught off guard if like something catches them unknown, you know? And it does feel like this person, this masculine energy, possibly don't like totally believe me if this does not resonate, but could have some kind of a stalker at this point in their time of their life, something like that, like someone who kind of is just like always around and kind of always interested in them. And you guys might have a hard time as the feminine, like trying to get an entrance into this with this person, just because they have there's like a third party that's kind of like really attached to them, almost like an entity or something like that. Wow, okay. They're a little confident. Your masculine's a little confident. I'm hearing they can deal with this person really easily and effectively and it doesn't bother them. I'm also seeing they have really powerful friends. I'm seeing like a wolf, a proud wolf, and then I'm seeing a huge like grizzly bear behind this wolf. So the one thing I'm seeing is they have powerful friends. This masculine is never gonna get messed with. I mean, even if they are like smaller in frame, you know, because I almost, when I said strong and silent, it almost felt like strong wasn't the right word to describe this masculine. It felt almost like, how do I put it? Like silent, yes, like to themselves, yes, but with powerful influences surrounding them, powerful people. This person is either really high up in business and has really powerful connections. This person is either someone whose friends are all very strong or big in stature, and they just work with a circle that is very imposing. This person in general surrounds themselves with protective influences. That's who they choose as friends. I'm not sure that's who they choose as partners, but that's definitely who they choose as friends. When they go out socially, they like to be protected. They have a circle. Like this is the type of person who has a circle. They go out with people. They are in the middle of the people. There is a wall around them of social engagement. It would be very difficult to approach this person. I am seeing. Does this person approach you? Let's look here. Oh, clover. I saw a clover. That's a great sign for this connection, especially for the masculine. It means there's going to be a lot of lucky breaks and opportunities for the masculine person to approach you. It means the masculine energy does not have as many difficulties in this connection than the feminine energy. The feminine energy, we saw some interference with the friend or the family member, something like that. I'm trying to think of what else, because I forgot almost already the messages I got with the feminine energy. But I'm going to go back to the feminine energy to get more messages. But the masculine energy is going to have an easier time. I feel like it's going to be very easy for them to just part the seas of their friend group and talk to you, the feminine, if you're the feminine watching. If you're the masculine watching, congratulations. This is going to be a really easy person to approach. The connection's going to build really effortlessly, is what I'm seeing. Yeah, that 4-leaf clover is definitely like, or the 3-leaf clover is definitely a sign of like ease and, luck, stuff like that. I'm seeing someone flying a kite. And this is in the masculine energy, and it does remind me of someone who is letting someone fly and soar, letting someone who is getting their freedom, letting them have their freedom, but holding on to them barely by like a string, you know? So it's this feeling of like attachment, but like distance at the same time. And it feels comfortable. I mean, the thing is with the masculine, I don't want you guys to worry because it is a really easy connection. It doesn't feel difficult at all. Let's see if I get a message about that kite thing here in a second. Some of you are Star Wars fans and you've seen Jabba the Hutt, right? And you're worried, masculines, that you either act like Jabba the Hutt or you look like Jabba the Hutt. But one of the reasons you think this is because you're not this, if that makes sense. Like, you're not Jabba the Hutt. You're not... All the feminines watching are like, what? My partner's Jabba the Hutt. No, you're not Jabba the Hutt, right? You have an inner core, an inner heart of gold, and that shines outward into your physical beauty as well. So you do not have that kind of like Jabba the Hutt effect. You're never gonna have like Princess Leia as like you're never gonna have your partner as some kind of slave who always wants to escape from you, something like that. You're not like that. You are the kite with the string, right? It's like, your partner gets to fly and experience reality, but they never have to leave you. You know, it's like whenever they want to come back, you can reel them back in, you know, you can take your kite back home and you guys can just hang out or, you know, whatever. But this kite metaphor is not going to go very far. Sorry, guys. But it's one of those things where it's like, it's not like someone's on a chain, a metal chain, you're like dragging them and it's like mine, you know, it's not like that. It's like, you're just in the park with like breeze and air and it's like your partner's a kite and you're just holding on to them. Sorry, it's hard to like talk about the metaphors sometimes that I'm seeing in the stone. Oh, this is cute. I don't know what this means though. Let me keep looking at it, but the image is really adorable. It's like, there's like this little like snow gnome is the best way to describe it. And he's like looking out in front of him at like a glowing orb. There's a feeling, oh my God. There's a feeling of seeing like a future with this person, like seeing some really beautiful future with this person. Wow, that's really beautiful. I don't know if it comes at first, but it does come eventually. For my masculines, it's like seeing a future with them. Okay, I'm going to go back to the feminines real quick and see if I see any more messages. First of all, clouds. On a macro level, this kind of like in the bigger picture looks kind of like cloudscapes. So clouds are significant. The kite metaphor is significant. It talks about how you guys, there's like a good weather always around you. Like it always feels like the sun is shining when you're together, that kind of thing. Oh, is that? Yeah, I'm seeing the horns again. Just want to remind you guys that, yeah, it's interesting. I'm referring back to the masculine here. It's like, there's something about strength is not always as important as people who know how to manage strength. So that's something that I'm seeing you guys have gotten confused in the past as a feminine. It's like you might want someone who's strong or sturdy or secure, someone like that, right? But someone who knows how to manage strength could be a good option if you think about it. It's like someone who, instead of someone being like the strong one or the one who's like tough or like the alpha male, right? Sometimes like you need someone who's like a coordinator of the alphas. You know, maybe they have like 6 alpha male friends and from whatever reason, they know how to work all them really effortlessly, you know, and they might be the center of the group. Like, so technically they're the alpha, but in a weird way, they're more the weaker one. And the alphas are the ones that kind of protect the weaker one, if that makes sense. Let's see what else I see here. Okay, divine feminines, I think you're nervous about like this person being part of a group, stuff like that, but you stand out from the crowd and that's what attracts this person to you. They're like, wow, she is so different. She is so unique. I'm going to approach her. I'm going to talk to her. There's something about you that stands out to this masculine. That is one thing that I'm saying. Something really like striking or something like that that stands out, and that is what causes them to approach you. I definitely think for the masculine, this makes it really easy for you to approach this feminine. Let me look at see what else I see about that. How that first meeting's gonna go. Oh, well, it's like I'm getting a floor plan. That's cool. I'm trying to wait till an image crystallizes. The main floor plan that I'm getting though is like the group and the single person outside the group. So that's the only thing I'm getting, but I've already told you guys that. So let me keep looking for different images around here. There's our clover again. Yeah, it's just going to be easy. Like, it's just going to be easy to approach this person. I'm not sure how it's going to happen. I think it's going to be instinctual. You're going to see this person and just go up to them. You might already know this. You might be thinking like, I don't need to know. The masculine's watching. You're like, I don't need to know how to approach a person. I approach people all the time. Like, I'm really good at that. Like, maybe you guys are just really good at that. I'm seeing like light coming out from the inside of the crystal. So I know there's something about your inner core that is naturally like communicates easily with others, something like that. What is this? Oh, wow. I'm seeing someone, like a spirit, who's like lifting something up into the heavens. Partly it's reminding me of The Lion King when they lift Simba up, but it does remind me of like that movie, first and foremost, if that resonates for you as the masculine. But it also reminds me that you had some kind of ancestor or someone who's passed on that is lifting you up in this lifetime. So if there's ever a period where you feel down or depressed, and then all of a sudden you feel like lifted or like energetic or like you're being pushed upward, this might even be a thing where like your ancestors give you hugs because they give you more success in life. For my masculines, it's like when you're down or when you're having a hard time, they go, oh, don't worry about that. We're going to send an accomplishment your way. That email you're going to get in like 5 minutes, like that's a recognition for your hard work, and they're going to give you an award, right? Like something like that. Like they're pushing you up to higher success, higher accomplishments. Your ancestors are pushing you in that direction. There's also, what is that flower? It's purple. I don't know the flower. Oh my gosh, this is so bad. I need to learn more stuff. It's like it's like a honeysuckle. Is it like a honeysuckle? It's like a purple flower. It's like long, thin, and then it widens out, and then there's petals right at the top. But it's like a purple flower. I'm seeing this purple flower. Okay, and I just lost the purple flower, so that's the end of that message. Let's see what's here. What is in this? Okay, I think I'm gonna put the masculine down for now. I'm gonna go back to the feminine and I'm gonna wrap up the reading. Let's see what else the feminine needs to know about this connection. Let's see. I'm seeing Apu from Avatar, and this just reminds me that like, even though you guys feel like you're gonna have your freedom, you are also a strong person. It's not necessarily that like you need a strong person. I think this person, this masculine, is gonna help you see your strength. I think that's part of this connection. They're gonna help you see how strong you are and how valuable you are. That's the other thing about the masculine. I think they can see hidden talents as well. They definitely perceive strength in people. Whatever, even if it's not like a talent or something, they perceive strengths, which can extend to talents. So keep that in mind. I'm seeing a seahorse and like what is the creature behind it? It's like some kind of bird. Like, it's not like a seagull. It's like, what is that bird? But yeah, the seahorse being followed by the bird just reminds me that like, there is an element of like water and air energy here where like, it's like the beach or the ocean. So it's like the water pushes the wave, or the wave follows the water. It's one of those things about following the leader. That's kind of the vibe I'm getting here. It's like following the leader, and it's like, who's leading who? And no one can tell because you two are very different from each other. Like one's a seahorse, one's like a seagull, whatever. You're in the same environment, but like you're very different from each other. But it's like, who's following who? That kind of vibe, you know? So it's almost like no one knows who's taking the lead at any given time. And that's kind of cool. Like that's kind of a cool vibe, because I see it like confuses some people who are not try to take advantage, but as we notice, there's some third parties in the situation from the beginning of the reading, like someone on your side that's a relative that maybe not so happy about the connection or offering you some advice that maybe you're getting confused about as the feminine. And then as the masculine here, they have that person that follows them that they know how to handle and deal with, but it's just this thing that's in their life. Just these sorts of energies, I feel like when you guys get together and you become a team, you become a unit, the fact that one of you leads at one point and then it switches and the other one leads at a different point and there's this back and forth with that, I really feel ultimately like these other parties in the situation start to back off because they lose perspective of who you both are as far as like identities. This does not happen with your close friends. This does not happen with people who you truly want around you. It is simply a mechanism, this back and forth of leader and stuff, to deter people who are not right for you in reality. You know, it's like people used to be able to project things onto both of you, the masculine and the feminine. You guys have received a lot of projections from others of people thinking you're someone you're not, stuff like that. But this repels those types of people and keeps your friend group pure, so to speak, like with people with intentions that they are good for you and your intentions are good for them, that kind of thing, you know? Yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed the reading. It was really fun giving you this reading. Second stone scrying reading I've posted on my YouTube, so if you like these, comment below. I also offer them on my Etsy if you were just really into the stone kind of thing. I also offer tarot. That's my main jam. So tarot is my main jam. I have tarot readings available on my Etsy as well. Please like the video, comment, subscribe, do all that good stuff. I love reading for you guys. I'll catch you later. Bye.